Welcome everyone to a special edition of Monk Radio here in Thailand. It doesn't look like much, but we're in my uncle's office, and he's actually moving right now, so everything's all a bit disorganized. But we managed to secure some lighting and his computer and webcam and so on, and so we've put together a special session here. So what we're going to do tonight, we probably will not take so much time. Appreciate that some people have come out, but we're just going to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about what we've been through in the past, what we've done in the past couple of weeks, and what we're doing and where we're going the next little while. Maybe answer a few questions if people have any pertinent questions, and maybe do a little bit of group meditation together. So first things first, let's go through announcements. The first announcement is that we're... No, I don't think is that we're in Thailand now, and we've been spent the past 10 days with my teacher, with our head teacher, Ajahn Tong. We're doing a meditation course with him. So the four of us were put through a 10-day advanced course, a review course with Ajahn Tong. And it was really quite special actually. I had contacted them earlier to make sure that they had room for us, and they said yes, we have room. And it was my birthday on May 9th, so we arrived on the 8th in the evening in Jamtong, and turns out they didn't have room for us, and that Ajahn Tong wasn't doing any reporting. So we went to see Ajahn Tong. Oh no, we managed to get almost enough rooms. And then we went to see Ajahn Tong, and turns out he had stopped reporting because he had been sick and recovering from a condition, gallbladder stones or something. Gallstones, I don't know what you call them. And so he wasn't doing reporting, but he agreed to give us a special exception and to meet with us once a day. And so we actually got to do one-on-one practice with Ajahn Tong. And finally we got enough rooms, and so it was great. From my point of view, it was a great experience the past 10 days, not just for myself, but for all of us to have this opportunity to spend time and to hear his words, and even though it was through translation for most people, I think it was a real opportunity to learn some new things and to get ourselves focused back on the practice. For myself, the biggest problem, of course, was that the past month has been quite hectic with ordinations. This is our next announcement. Should have been maybe the first announcement. With ordinations, with visas, with building, with everything that's been going on the past month. It was quite, on the one hand, quite difficult to get back into it, but on the other hand, it was quite comforting to come back to something that makes more sense and is much more pleasant or much more conducive of leading towards happiness and peace than some of the things that we've been involved in. So it was quite a reminder and something that really, for myself, served to stabilize things, refocus back on the practice. The next announcement is that we have welcome to our 2 new monastics. Many of you have been following and are aware that they were planning to ordain. Well, now they have ordained. Some of you have even seen the ordination online. And so now our monk radio has multiplied, has doubled. And we have 4 monks, or 4 monastics. So Yasa has ordained as a Samanera, and Sumedha has ordained as a Samaneri. It's the same word, it just means novice. It means one who is dependent on the bhikkhus and the bhikkhunis. So has undertaken to cultivate the practice of the bhikkhus and the bhikkhunis. So they are novices now. And eventually we'll get monks together to do higher ordinations if they survive that long. That's it. And the final announcement for me is that today, so after this 10-day course, we came into Chiang Mai to do some errands or to meet with people. And I kind of got the idea to go back to this place I had been in north of Chiang Mai, this forest monastery where we tried to start a forest meditation center where Yasa first came to practice with me there.
And I ordained as a Mechi first.
Right, it was the place where we ordained as a 8% nun. And we got back there, and of course we'd had problems with the head monk, as in general we had problems with head monks. And it turns out that there's a new monk there who's from Jamtong, and is a really great monk and really wants help. So the short story is that in the future we might be doing courses in Thailand again. So there might be an opportunity to do some practice here again. So I might be back to Thailand sometime in the future. So that's all my announcements. Is there anything else that anyone can think of has to be said?
Well, we're leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to Bangkok. Today we went to this forest monastery. Tomorrow we're going up to Doi Suket, which is the mountain above Chiang Mai, and then in the evening we're leaving for Bangkok, and we're going to do some getting visas, and going to do a little bit of teaching in Bangkok, and then back to Sri Lanka.
Well, I will stay here for, how long is it? A week more or so, no, almost 2 weeks, until we finally go back to Sri Lanka on the 31st of May.
Okay, so that's our announcements. That's our trip. The trip has been great so far, and now the next video I'd like to have everyone say something about their practice over the past 2 days.